it's Laura and welcome to my channel. I am so excited because today I am doing my first memory keeping planner video ever. I am loving this system that I have planned for 2019. If you haven't checked out my 2019 memory keeping plan video yet, go check it out. I also have a why I'm quitting project life video and switching to this format. And I'm so excited for the change in the new year and moving into this new system. And today I am going to start my first week of memory keeping in it. So I'm going to skip right ahead to my weekly view. I'm not going to do my monthly until the end of the month when I have all of my photos. So getting started on the first week here, you can see I did print out my square photos that will be used on my monthly page right here, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'll deal with that later. For now, I'm just going to focus on my first week of photographs, and I have a lot of photographs, so we will see how this goes. So the first thing that I am going to do is take my weekly pages out of my Happy Planner because I want to work on a flat level surface. So I've got them pulled out onto my desk, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut out all of my photographs. And the size that the Happy Planner uses is quite a bit different than I'm used to. I'm used to a 3x4 or a 4x6 size for Project Life. So I was kind of guesstimating what pixels I needed my pictures to be to come out the right size in inches. And you'll see they all ended up just a smidgen too big. So I will have to cut all of them down throughout the video. You could see that photo of us on New Year's Eve, how much it sticks over that line there. So that was a bit unfortunate, but it is my very first time working in this Happy Memory Planner. So I think knowing this now, next week will go a little more smoothly, and I'll be sure to size them a little smaller next week. And most of my photographs here, you could see that they all kind of go together. Those were all taken on the same day at a gift exchange brunch that I do annually with my girlfriends for Christmas. And we didn't do that until January 1st this year. So I've got the one photograph of my partner and I on New Year's Eve, and then I have 5 photographs of the brunch. I've got these 2 pictures of my bunny and I putting away the Christmas ornaments. And I printed it out in color and black and white because most of my photos from that brunch are warm toned. They've got a lot of oranges and reds. And I wasn't sure that that photograph of my bunny in color would work because it's got a lot of blue undertones to it. But it does end up working, I think, because of the tan floors and the tan cardboard box that I'm putting the ornaments in. It works. So I do end up using the color version of that. But I printed both of them off just in case because I didn't want there to be a barrier to getting started. So I printed all of my potential photos off at one time. And my first idea for decorating this page is potentially using some washi on it. So I go through a couple of washi's that I'm considering using, and I will end up using that red swan washi, which I really love. But the first thing I'm going to do is lay down my first title, and that is Happy New Year's on this photo of my partner and I on New Year's Eve. And that's in black and white because, again, the colors and the brightness just didn't go with the rest of the photographs here. It was taken at our house at midnight, so it was pretty dark and the colors were not the best. So I just converted that to black and white so it would look good on the page with all those other color photographs. And I'm laying down my alphabet stickers here to create this gold title. And I'm really excited. I'm using all stuff from my stash for this layout and all stuff that I already had from years of having a Happy Planner and not really using it consistently. So I'm determined to use up a lot of these sticker books that I already have, and these little gold alphabets were perfect, and I used them a few times today.
And I wanted to put an explanation point at the end of that title, but there isn't one in that gold pack. So I end up putting some gold stars there instead because the word year is not centered because I was planning to have an explanation point there. But it works out with the stars, and I do really like that. And I just taped down a few more of my photos as I'm working through this here and thinking about different ways that I can decorate. And unfortunately, my camera does cut out for a short bit here when I'm laying down some of my very first decorating stickers, but stick around because I do a lot more decorating on the spread and you'll see how that comes together. So that's where it cut out, and you can see that I did lay down that swan washi tape before I taped down that bottom photograph of my girlfriends and I. And I laid down that New Year's Day sticker and a couple of red heart stickers. And now I'm doing some journaling in pencil. And I always do my journaling in pencil because I'm not very good at spatial relations. So I'm really bad at like planning how to fit everything I want to say into a box and to have it all be level and to turn out the way that I would like it aesthetically. So planning it out in pencil is just a sure way to make sure that it ends up looking okay and fitting okay within the space that I have dedicated to it before I commit to it in pen. And that's important for me because once you kind of like mess up in your happy planner, you can't really take it back. Like in Project Life, you could just throw out the card and get a new one or start a new page. You can't do this in this planner. Like if you mess up your week, you can't just grab new pages and put them in there. There aren't really any extra ones to work with. So I'm just trying to do my best laying down stuff for the first time, and using pencil is a good way to do that. So you can see here, I'm going crazy with stickers again, and I laid down that cute little present. That is from the Merry Days sticker pack, the Christmas sticker pack this year from Crate Paper. And I love that present right there since it was a gift exchange brunch. And I'm trimming down and taping down my photos to the right-hand side of the page now and laying down some more stickers. You could see I laid down that green branch there on the right-hand side of the page, and that was to play off of the green color that I have going on the bottom left page with those Christmas trees down there. Will tear the paper on your page. So I found that the matte stickers are a lot more forgiving if you want to pull them back up, but most of the clear stickers, they kind of tear your page up if you change your mind about them. So that Christmas cheer sticker, it kind of stuck down to the page when I was auditioning it over there. And so I just committed. I immediately stuck it down and decided, hey, I'm just going with it. And here I'm adding more of those gold alphabets that I used for Happy New Year title over on the right hand side of the page. And I need to bring in some of that gold. I like to make sure that I have the same colors on both sides of the page and kind of tie them in together. So I have that decluttering title there, and now I'm going to lay down the word goals. And those are going to be journaling prompts for what's going on in these photos that isn't super obvious to anyone but me. So those two photographs of myself are from different YouTube videos that I filmed for my personal YouTube channel that are all about my goals for the year, my journey to saving money, becoming debt-free, simplifying my life, And then that picture of my bunny and I taking down Christmas together. We did decluttering of the Christmas decorations that I had as I was putting them away. That way, when I bring out my Christmas stuff for 2019, I don't have all this stuff that I don't like or don't want to use. So I thought that was pretty great, and it serves as a journaling prompt to have those titles laid down there to explain what's going on in the photographs if it isn't super obvious to people. And you can see I laid down my only stamp of the week here. I have that hello stamp. Oh no, I take it back. I actually do number stamps for my title. So this happy planner is undated, which is perfect because it means you can buy it, pick it up, start it anytime you want. And if you miss a few weeks or a month or something, you don't have that pressure to have to commit to filling it in. You could just skip ahead to the next month. So you can see here I'm laying down my stamping to title my days of the week. And I totally mess up here. And I lay down that 4 where it should be a 3. And I'm thinking, crap. And this is one of those examples of once you get it down in your happy planner, you can't take it back. So I am going to cover it up with a sticker because that's pretty much my only option at this point. And I realized these gold free stickers were too big to fit 2 on top of each other in that tiny little space that I had. And so I have to trim them down and just make them fit in that space. And thankfully they do. And it only looks a little wonky up there, but that's okay. Mistakes are made and that's just how it goes. And I will say I don't love the stamps that I chose to use on this spread because they're taller than I was expecting. I thought they looked smaller in the package, and then in person, they ended up taking up the entire space between the day of the week that's already written in the Happy Planner and the very top of the page. So I don't know if I want to commit to using that specific stamp set annually, but I will use the same one at least for the whole month of January, just for a little bit of cohesion throughout the month. And now I am going over all of my journaling with a pen. I made sure everything I wanted to say fit on my pages. And it's so funny because I do have a couple of blank boxes over on the right page there. And I was so worried about stuff not fitting in because I had so many pictures. And I realized it all fits. And I could have actually used a couple more pictures if I wanted. So I was really happy to realize that as I was making this page that there really isn't as much of a shortage for spots for photos as I thought there was going to be. I have plenty of room. And I have plenty of room to do all the journaling I wanted to do. And I love the way that my first page turned out. I think it turned out really good for it being my very first experience with it. So you can see here what my page looks like. You can see that cute little picture of the baby there. And I have the sticker that says traditions underneath of him because our annual girlfriends brunch is a tradition, and this was the first year the baby was there. And I've got some pictures with him and cute little bunny, and then the pictures of me trying to slay my goals at the beginning of this new year. And yeah, I've never done a video like this before. I hope you guys like it. I hope you like seeing how I'm using my Happy Memory Planner. If you want to see more of these videos, let me know and I'll film them throughout the year. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Leave me a comment down below if you want to see more. And check out my crafty e-courses down below. I will link them in the description if you want to get crafty with me and learn some of my favorite tricks and tips for documenting your life. I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!